The system is broken, and the grief group you go to, the grief groups and counselings, they'll put you through a program for 6 to 8 weeks, and then they turn you loose with a workbook. Oh, well, if you need more help, just come back. Just come back and go through the program and learn again the same thing you already learned. Because, brother, it's 32 years later in my life. You might be 6 months in, 6 years in. I don't know where you're at in your journey. And it's there. It's not going anywhere. The system is broken. It doesn't work for everybody. It definitely doesn't work for men. There's so many podcasts out there that speak to women. There's so many grief groups that deal with women. There's so many women's grief groups. Start naming off the ones for men. They're out there, but they're hard to find. My book, The Ascension of the Warrior, is exactly for those 50,000 fathers that are dealing with some serious trauma and loss in their life. I don't know what that loss and that trauma might be, but it's knocked you down. It sucked the life out of you. It sucked the air out of you. And you just can't find what's inside to be able to lead your family. Because when your wife is broken, you don't know what to do. When your children are struggling, you don't know what to do because you haven't bothered to save yourself. Again, the definition to pit of poverty, brother. And if that sounds like you are smack dab in the pit of poverty and you've been there and you will stay there. Yes, you'll have some peaks in life, peaks and valleys, but it's only until the next trigger, when the triggers you, that throws you back. I know because 8 years later, it happened to me when my wife, who's now my ex-wife, wanted a divorce. I was a failure as a father because I wasn't there for my daughter, and now a failure as a husband because I wasn't there for my wife. I couldn't lead my children because I couldn't support them in their grief and their loss because I couldn't support myself. It's a shitty place to be. There is a way out. There is a way out, and there's a path. The path isn't always clear, but it starts with step one in my book. What is God saying to you? Right now, if you're listening to this podcast or watching a video or whatever the case is, God's telling you to reach out. Get my book, start there. What's it going to hurt? It's like $8 or $9 shipping and handling. Or you just go to Amazon and pay the $19.95 and you don't have to deal with me. But you can join our Bible study. There's a group of men, a group of brothers that will always be here. They'll always be here because the pit of poverty comes back and revisits from time to time. And you've got to have that support system.